What's up, my beautiful people? It's your girl Jamaica, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching with me. Now, before we get into it, please make sure that you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that thumbs up button. Give it a big like if you enjoyed it and liked it. That will let me know that you want more content like it. Also, hit that notification bell button down below as well, so you'll stay up to date on all my new videos that I upload and post, and you won't miss a single thing. And spread this video on all your social media platforms so we can get the word out there and help grow the channel. And also, if you're looking for something to feed your soul, make sure you hit up jw.org. Now let's get right into the video. Let's go. Okay, y'all, so first of all, if you don't know about the altercation between Tamar Braxton and her now, I guess we're going to have to call him ex-boyfriend, Mr. David Adefeso, then please go watch the video that I'm going to leave in my description box below. It's my original video that I did yesterday when this story actually broke, about them having a domestic dispute that allegedly left David to file a restraining order against Tamar. So if you don't know about this situation, go check that video out and then come and check this video out. Okay, now let's get into it. Now I'm going to be playing a short clip from David's actual YouTube channel that he has, that usually he does videos with financial literacy and financial help for the youth, especially black youth, teaching them different methods to, increasing their financial gains and, just doing good with finances. But today, he had time today to tell his side of the story about what allegedly happened between him and ex-girlfriend Tamar Braxton. We're going to have to call them exes now, because in his video, he said they're not together, okay? So he said basically they were driving in his Rolls Royce, okay? And they got into an altercation, a verbal altercation that turned physical. He said he did not lay one hand on her, that he was not violent towards her at all, that he has never, raised his hand toward a woman, let alone Tamar, at all throughout his whole life. He said that those accusations saying that, he did grab her and leave bruises on her was completely false. He said, that she was the aggressor, that she's the one that attacked him and allegedly put the paws on him by hitting him in his, his throat, specifically his jugular, and he said, quote unquote, leaving him disbobulated, okay? And there he swerved and, crashed his Rolls Royce, causing over $30,000 worth of damage. He said he had to call his mama while they was driving, about to crash. His mama was praying, for them to get it together because they was on the road. Child, it sounded like a novella. It sounds like All My Children, The Bold and the Beautiful, and The Young and the Restless, all wrapped up in one, y'all. Just a hot mess full of drama, okay? Now, y'all, before I play y'all this video, I just want to say, I know I have a very animated personality, but that's just how I am in real life. But please don't get it twisted. I do not take domestic violence or abuse or violence, period, lightly. So if you are in a situation like this, please exit. It's a lot easier said than done, but honey, it has been done. It can be done, and there are resources to help you get it done. Okay, so if you and your life or your health or your peace of mind, in fact, is at risk, please exit. And I also want to say that, I'm not necessarily saying I believe David. I wasn't there, so I don't know if Tamar is telling the truth or David. Only God knows the truth, okay? But anyways, y'all, what I will say is that I won't put it past the fact that a man can be abused as well. Now, it's sad that if a man reports being abused by a woman, that he gets laughed at. But if a woman reports being abused by a man, then it's taken seriously. I feel like it should be taken seriously across the board, whether it's a man or a woman. That's my stand on it, period. So I believe that Tamar could have been the aggressor, but who knows? Maybe he was the aggressor. Like I said, nobody knows but God, okay? But let me get into this clip.
It's been 2 years, You can't forget that love. I love Tamar with my entire heart. I loved her from day one with my entire heart. My heart, my body, my soul, my spirit. I loved her with everything I had. And I stood by her through thick and thin. I went to bat for my girl, as a man should, no matter what. And I'll continue to do it today. I'll continue to stand by Tamar, no matter what. But we can't forget the victims. Domestic violence happens to men. 40% of domestic abuse and domestic violence occurs against men. I mean, this number is highly underreported for a number of reasons. One is the police sometimes don't pay attention. How you gonna get beat up? The police don't pay attention. It's also a stigma. It's a stigma. You know, your wife hate you. Your wife is hating you. Your girl is hating you. It's a stigma in our society for a man to report that he's been abused. But there's a lot of men who are being abused. Every black man also carries a stigma of being an aggressive black man. And it's really sad. I will never bring myself to attack Tamar, somebody I've spent so long with. I never will. It's just not something I will do. I'll speak the truth. Here's the truth. I've been a victim of domestic violence, domestic assault. I was attacked. I was driving on high speed, and I was attacked. A blow to my neck, my jugular. For those of you who know about medicine and the jugular, that's what carries blood to your brain. When you're hit there, it discombobulates you. You know, but I was driving fast. I had to call my mom. I called my mom. A 50-year-old guy having to call his mom when he's driving, and my mom started praying. Tamar was in the car. My mom started praying, only to find out that after the blow, I was being secretly recorded. Something that's illegal and unfair. And the tapes being sent to my family. The tapes of me in distress, in pain, calling my mom, were being sent to my family and other people. I'm sorry. Anyway, my car was destroyed. I drive a Rolls Royce, many of you know. Almost $30,000 in damage. And the cops are involved. It's a criminal case now for the damage, damage to the car, the taping, the assault. But I'll tell you something. Despite all that, and despite the fact that we're separated, and we're pretty much over, the love never goes away. I love Tamar from the bottom of my heart. I always have, and I will continue to. No matter what she needs, I'll be there as a support for her. The way I've been from day one. Whatever she needs, I'll be there. That's my promise. And I will not speak out ill against somebody I loved so much. I've always loved. So I'm going to say one thing about what was told about me grabbing or hitting Tamar or anybody else. It's a complete and absolute falsehood. I have never, ever, ever, and never will, ever put my hand on a woman. Ever. I grew up in a household. My parents were together for 50 years. They were married. I lived in the home for 21 years, but I observed them for over 40 years. And my mom and dad were the most loving and kind couple to each other. I never saw my dad hit my mom. I never witnessed domestic assault growing up, ever. I never did. I didn't grow up in that environment. And so I grew up with two covenants that I made to myself and two covenants that I made to my God. I would never hit a woman, and I would never cheat on the woman that I was dating or I was married to. Two covenants I have never broken. I will never hit a woman. God gave us women to be our partners, to be our rock, to be our strength, You hit a woman, you deserve to go to jail for a long time. Women are not as strong as us physically. You do not touch women. Not in my home. Not ever. Not ever. And you never cheat on your girl. Ever. Not one time. The moment a guy lays a hand on you, he deserves to go to jail. The moment a guy cheats on you, you deserve to leave him. I will never do those two things. I never, ever laid a hand on Tamar, Braxton, or any woman in my entire life. What you've been told is false. It's a criminal investigation that's going on. I'm the victim, and the truth will come to light. So I'm going to let the police case, reach its logical conclusion. The courts reach the logical conclusion. And I'm going to continue what I believe to be my mission, and that's to help people.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video with me. I love and adore you guys so much. I'm so grateful and thankful to have all of you. And before you guys go, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below and hit that notification bell button as well as the all option to make sure that you don't miss a single video that I upload and post. And go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you actually liked it and enjoyed it, and that will let me know that you want more videos and content like it. Also, share this video across all your social media platforms to get the word out there and to help grow the channel. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care of yourself and each other.